Welcome back to another video. Um, so I just finished watching Transformers. So Transformers Rise of the Beasts. It was a good movie. I liked it. It was I found I spotted so many different details in that movie. It's crazy. And it's gonna be hard for me to stay in order for one. Stay in order and remember all of them. I wish I could show y'all the movie, the direct scenes, but of course they want to copyright everything. So I'm just gonna try my best to recollect the different details that I spotted, what I noticed about this movie. Regardless of what people think, whether it be true, false, or whatever, this is just my perspective. So now that I got that out of the way, so when this is a spoiler alert, by the way. So when the movie starts, um okay, the intro was taught. I think the narrator was Unicron. Unicron is basically this entity who I believe is the ringleader of these beings that control us now via the government, social media, and stuff like that, right? So you just go watch the movie. Just go watch the movie. So basically, Unicron, or you what is it? Yeah, Unicron. Basically, Kron dealing with Kronos, the god of time, if I'm not mistaken, of the god of time, the god of Saturn or whatnot. Anyway, Unicron, the planet, it was coming to Earth, and I was basically trying to connect the dots. Okay, I'm seeing videos on the internet of the sky cracking open in certain spots of the planet. I don't know if that's real or not. I hope it's real, and I hope it's natural, and I hope it's not the work of man. But in this movie on Transformers, they showed portals opening, the sky cracking open. There was a beacon that was going off, and Optimus had spotted the beacon, the alert, the alarm clock. You see what I'm saying? Because that's pretty much what it represents, the alarm clock for the original beings of this planet. And it's so embarrassing how in this movie, in Transformers, they always show us how we can beat them. They show us how we can beat the enemy, but we never follow suit. They literally show us that we can beat them by teaming up, but we never team up. It's like they really just cracking a joke at us, and it's embarrassing. It's just like I was thinking of, like, us going to the movie theaters to go watch that movie, and then we walk out the theaters and go back home. That's how far conquered we have been. You see what I'm saying? We should have, if anything, not just that movie, but all movies that show you about teamwork and stuff like that. They literally show you how to come together and stuff like that, and we refuse to do it. So it is what it is. It was a good movie. I learned some good life lessons about that movie. I noticed that they used them. I guess a Spanish guy as the star of the movie to you know change up the different race. I guess more diversity. You know, um I mean, they haven't had a black guy, so I can't even say that. So, but yeah, y'all get the point. I noticed that they had this Spanish guy, whatever you want to call him, Spanish, Mexican, whatever. They had the Spanish guy teamed up with this so-called black woman, and she was actually the brains of the whole mission. You see what I'm saying? If it wasn't for her, they wouldn't have never found the key. Now the key that I'm talking about is the key. Like, they notice in all these movies they talk about keys. They want the key to go somewhere, to go into a certain dimension. But first they got to get the key. In this particular movie, Transformers Rise of the Beast, that one key they had split it in two so it can make it for safety precautions. Just in case the key got in the wrong hands, so they split it in two because Unicron had got his hands on half of the key, and Unicron had a boss. His boss was this higher entity, I think, which is basically Unicron. Yeah, Unicron is basically the entity that eats planets. So that's what they're doing. Like, this is about AI versus nature. AI is eating up nature and eating up the natural beings of this planet. You see what I'm saying? It's trying to learn us and merge with us. They showed you in this movie. Why fight alongside the Transformers when you can become a Transformer? They showed you where the Spanish guy merged with the Transformers. The main Transformer of this movie was Mirage, basically, aka Illusion. Mirage's ability was illusions, and he also had a sense of humor too. But yeah, I noticed in this movie they used a lot of so-called black culture. They used a lot of black artists' music, as I told y'all before. They always use so-called black people's music and magnetism to basically attract, I guess, viewers or people to watch it or like it or whatever they use it for. They use it for that reason. I know. Watch the movie, you'll see. Like, it don't even seem right. They got a Spanish guy walking all cool with Jordans on, and they playing Biggie. Come on, bro. I already know what they doing. They had a lot of other so-called black artists as well. You know, and it's not to be racist or nothing. I'm just pointing out the simple fact. This is what they do, and they act like, I mean, I'm not gonna act like I don't see it. And then I noticed they used a lot of they used a lot of conscious terms in there too, and they used a dark skinned black dude who was basically teaching this Spanish guy. I think his name was Noah, the star of the movie. Um, this black dude who was alongside Noah, he was using a lot of conscious terms. In my mind, I already knew that they were showing us that because they know so-called black people are waking up. So that's why they using terms like energy, working on your breathing. You see what I'm saying? He used those terms, and it's crazy how the black dude, he had licorice, he had Twizzlers in his mouth, like throughout the movie, and I'm guessing like I don't know why they did that, but I'm guessing the agenda was just to, like, we shouldn't be eating sweets in the first place or whatever. I don't know. Just point that out, that small little detail. But yeah. The other Transformers that were in nature, which were machines, they were called Maximals, and when it was time for them to transform, the King Kong Maximal, he would say, Maximals maximize. You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'll tell you, it was fire though. I liked it. I liked that movie a lot. Like, it's just crazy. They put everything in front of our face and we still don't get it. I also find it kind of disappointing that they show us stuff like that and it doesn't happen in real life. That's what disappoints me the most. The sky opening, and then the fact that they showing that it's happening on the movie, but we go outside, the same old stuff. Go to work, come on, be tired, same old. You see what I'm saying? Like, wow, bro, they so good at their illusions. But what else, man? What else? Basically Noah, he had a little brother who had an illness, and basically Noah was having to find a job to seek a he you know get his little brother free medical assistance. You see what I'm saying? Because he had to pay. He didn't have no money. He didn't have insurance and stuff like that. So he was doing what he had to do to save the world or get a job so he can make sure his brother had enough money to cover his medical procedures and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? They even put cash in there. Mirage said he put us on cash just to get Noah to bite on the offer to help them recover the key so they can go back to their realm. Um so yeah, man, like um y'all should know now about y'all should know by now that Optimus Prime is basically the ops. Optimus Prime represents the government. When he saw that beacon of light, that was basically showing us that the portal is opening for us to leave. And of course, like I told y'all before, the enemy is good at playing both roles. You see what I'm saying? They control who wins and who loses. You see what I'm saying? So that's the ironic part about it. They make the Transformers, like the Autobots, they make them look good, but really they really the enemy. They're really the enemy, and they use it to keep the program going. Also, there was a part where Noah had came up with a plan to destroy the key to protect Earth. You see what I'm saying? I remember Optimus Prime talking about he should look out for his race of beings, which is the Autobots, and Noah should look out for his race of people, aka the so-called humans, the Earthlings. So yeah, Noah was going to destroy the key so Optimus could not get back to his realm, could not get back to Cybertron, because the whole thing is people not realizing that AI is from Cybertron, cyber chase, cybernetics. They are AI, artificial technology. These machines, they are from a different realm, and they came here to feed on us, learn us, and become us, merge with us in every which way. And they've been doing just that. They listening to me right now. You see what I'm saying? You see that light blinking? You see what I'm saying? So that's the mission that the AI came to do. Feed on us. Literally feed on us, become us, destroy us, take over this planet, seek refuge on this planet. Earth is a refuge for the beast. Earth is a refuge for the beast and his crew. Also, if you look at the ringleader, I think his name, I don't think his name was Unicron, but whatever the evil main enemy was, he had two other henchmen that fought alongside of him. Those three people remind me of what Kalai shows a lot in his lectures. He shows these three white men, basically the head honchos, but they also have a boss over them, which are the three lizards that Kalai has in this little particular photo. I think I screenshotted it before, but I think I deleted it. But anyway, I'm gonna try to go screenshot it again and share it or whatever. But basically, those three characters, that's who they reminded me of. Those three evil beings. They also had a leader, which was Unicron. And they basically was opening the portal so they can come in this realm, which I think they already did come in this realm, because they're here now. They're here now. That's how they were able to make the movie. People forgetting that the enemy is the ones who the enemies are the ones who are making all of these movies and stuff like that. So they already done reigned over us It's just a matter of fact, are we going to fight back, or are we going to continue to be complacent and allow AI to continue learning us, continue becoming us, merging with us, and all of the above. So yeah, that's pretty much my ongoing conclusion. Um, so yeah, go watch the movie. Yeah, I'm sure I have a lot more to say, but I can't think all of it right now. I have to write that shit down. It's too much. I saw so much, like y'all don't even know. I also noticed they had an Asian and a white dude standing in the background earlier on in the movie. I'm glad. That's why I talked to my buddy, because he the one who put me on to that. Like I told y'all before, they always have an Asian and a white person in the cut. You know, you'll see them standing together. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling y'all, pay attention to that. Also, you'll notice the colors blue and red, and blue, red, and yellow. Of course, like I told y'all before, those colors always show up a lot in these movies. The blue and red, you'll see what that was on the phone that Noah used to contact his little brother. The blue and red also, represent the police or whatnot. So that's why I told y'all Optimus Prime represents the cops. Optimus, Coptimus, cops, ops. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I like how they implemented nature into the movie, but of course they had it with the machines. They showing you that machines trying to mimic nature, trying to become nature and whatnot, trying to be the animals and all of that. So they came up with the primals. You see what I'm saying? They got to upgrade, and that's the only way that they can upgrade, by continuing to mimic the natural upgrades. So now it was Optimus. Now it's, because Optimus optimize. You see what I'm saying? Now it's primal, maximize. They even brought in what you call it? They had Egyptian deities and stuff like that in the movie, hieroglyphics. You see what I'm saying? They had the ancient civilizations in the museums and stuff like that. The ancient creatures, like the what you call it? The hawk. It's crazy, amazing. But yeah, now I want to see the movie Flash. Oh yeah, that made me think of something. Flash, okay. They had the Solar Flash in the movie, the Transformers movie too. They had this Solar Flash, where this little beacon of energy had whooshed through the planet, and it basically they called it Energon, and I saw that as Earth healing Bumblebee, because Bumblebee had died, but Earth brought him back alive. This so-called Energon boost, aka the Solar Flash, I believe, had caused him to cause his heartbeat to come back online. So that's what happened. Bumblebee was reborn. You see what I'm saying? That's another thing. That's another agenda that these beings have, is basically passing on their cybernetic material to the next exobot or exoskin. Because also Mirage, the robot, had also died trying to protect the human, which is Noah. He died, but Noah, having the ability to work on cars and stuff like that, he basically rebuilt Mirage toward the end of the movie, gave him a new body, and that's what they trying to do. They trying to perfect technology to where they can pass your consciousness from one synthetic body to the next. So I think that's what's on their agenda to do. But of course they gotta study. Distract. So yeah, man, that was a good movie. I also noticed that they had a feminine Transformer in this movie. Y'all already know where they were going with that. Yeah. I'm trying to think of other elements. That's all I have. That's all I have for now. All I can say is just go watch the movie. It was a good movie. Like I said, they always use so-called black culture, which is also a program. Y'all. Be aware. They use black culture. They do head on some straight Jordans, bruh. Y'all know how so-called black people are over some Jordans. Not just black people, but everybody. But I'm saying, mainly so-called black people. So-called mainly black people are the face of Jordans. Y'all know what I mean. Niggas will die over some Jordans. But anyway, they had Jordans everywhere. Dude had a Jordan, what you call the little thing? He had a little Jordan, little swingy thing on the little car thing. He had a little Jordan thing like that hanging on the car. Man. Oh, yeah. In the beginning, the little car, the self-driving car, Mirage, that is basically them showing us the capabilities of Tesla, I believe. Even though Tesla may not be perfect or whatever, they still showed you artificial intelligence controlling the driving. So yeah, that was a Tesla. Even the car was labeled a Porsche, but I'm gonna say that the driving was basically Tesla technology, showing you the capabilities of self-driving, automated driving. So yeah. So yeah, the main agenda was about them getting the key so Unicron can come in this realm and take over, I guess. Can't remember. I gotta watch it again. All I can say it's a good movie. Had a lot of gems in it. A lot of good learning lessons. Life lessons that you can apply to real life. I know that. I just hate that, bro. Like, they literally show us that all we gotta do is team up, bro. They show us so much motivation in the movies and we refuse to do it in real life as a collective. I guess only 10% is gonna do that, and it's not enough to shake up this matrix. It's not enough. So I guess we should just let the matrix continue and do what it do. So yeah, that's all I have. If I have anything else I want to talk about, I'll probably make another video on it. And as always, I thank y'all for listening to me and my perspectives and whatnot. And yeah, with that being said, Either God, aka Free Thinker, signing out. Peace.